Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Jade and I like to do things all beauty and makeup related. If that sounds good to you, then why not hit that subscribe button. Today I have an exciting one because we will be swatching and testing the BPERFECT Reign palette. If you would like to see some swatches on how I created this look, please keep on watching. Hi guys, so today we do have a little bit of a different setup. I just trying out different things, seeing what suits me. But today we're going to be using the BPERFECT Reign palette. I've been wanting to use this for a while. I did get it when it was released and it really caught my eye because it's something different from BPERFECT. It's quite a dual toned, quite a deep heavy palette, but first of all, the packaging is absolutely stunning. I love the reflect, like it feels really royal, and yeah, it is a double open sided like palette, a bit like the Nikkie Tutorials Beauty Bay one, so you have a mirror on each side. I'll just show you the palette and then we'll get into some close-ups. So this is the palette, really beautiful. You have 30 shades in here, so you do have your neutral tones, you have blues, you have greens, you have yellows, a lot of shimmers, but there is also pressed glitters in here, which we won't be using today. But what I'm going to do now is insert some close-ups of the palette and some swatches as well. So guys, that was the whole palette swatched. I did find that the mattes were not what I was expecting from BPERFECT. I don't know whether it's because I've bought this and not used it for a couple of months, but they're just not giving me, I mean, the swatch is fine, like that's beautiful, but when I actually swatch the shade, it's not as pigmented as I would expect, but they might perform completely different on the eyes. The shimmers, however, they are very soft. Where's a shimmer here? Very soft and creamy. I mean, look at that. And I'll just swatch that now. Perfect, absolutely stunning and perfect. So we will just see how this palette performs on the eyes today. So guys, I have primed my eyes and I've taken the sample beauty base in number 2. I do really like this product. I find it's really good. It's like a cream and literally you just warm it up and then apply it to the eyes. It is very good coverage and I have found that some of my eyeshadow looks have come out really nice with this product. I think it's about £3. It does come in different shades. You can also use it as a cream, bronzer, contour, or even a concealer, but I do like it as an eye base sometimes, so that is what we're using today. So I think today I'm gonna play with the pinks, the purples, because I haven't done a pinky purple look in quite a while. So the first shade I am going to take is this pink one here called Bloom, and pop that through the first part of my crease. So that's the shade Bloom applied, really nice and pigmented, and it does pay off just as it is in the pan. Really happy with that first shade. So now what I'm going to do is take the next shade, which is Goddess, which is this purple here, and just pack that onto the outer edge of the eye. So that's the shade Goddess applied and packed onto the outer edge. Definitely these colours do have pigment. It's just a shame that in the swatches they weren't as pigmented as they are performing on the eyes, but I'm really happy that they are performing on the eyes. Now I'm gonna take Festive and blend out that pink that we used first. So the shadows are definitely working really nice together. That shade Festive has worked with that pink and I've not lost any colour there. Really, really lovely. So now we need to work on blending out this purple shade, and I think I'm going to use this bright orange here called Ritual and just see how it goes. So let's get into it. So that's the shade Ritual applied. Now I don't mind that there is a slight shading line here because I am going to apply a deeper purple. So let's do that. I'm going to take this deeper purple here called Heirloom and ever so slightly buff that into the outer corner of my eye. That's the purple shade applied and I'm really here for this look. I think it's beautiful. So now I'm going to work on blending out the edges, and to do that I'm going to take the same shade that we took at the beginning in the inner corner called Festive, which is this pink here, and just work on blending out all the edges. That's the shades blended out, and I'm really happy with how the shadows have worked. What I'm going to do now is cut the crease and then we'll be back to apply a shimmer. So I'm back and I've cut the crease and I've taken the P. Louise blank canvas just to cut my crease, and now we're going to try a shimmer. Now I want to go in with a more neutral tone shimmer like this one here or even one of these. But I think I'm going to go in with this green here because this looks gorgeous, and I just think it would add a massive pop of colour to the eye. So let's apply this to the lid. So that is the shade applied. I forgot to mention the shade is called Peacock. Really stunning. The shimmers in here are like butter, really beautiful, and that's the shade applied to the lid. So what I'm going to do now is pop off camera, finish the rest of my makeup, and then be back to give you my final thoughts on this palette. This is the finished look using the BPERFECT REIGN palette. I am very happy with this palette. I, at first, with the swatches, was a bit unsure because they didn't swatch as well as other BPERFECT palettes like the Carnival have swatched before. but the way these colours have performed on my eyes today, the pigment, how well they blended, like, I'm really happy. I didn't think I was going to be able to create such a vibrant pigmented look with this, but these shadows have performed so well today. Just the way that purple deepened up the look, the coral shade blended out that pink, has worked really nicely. The colour story of this palette is definitely something a bit different. Like, you've got lots of aqua blue tones in here, lots of rich tones in here. They are a lot of a deeper shade. There's not many transition shades or pastel shades in here, but you could definitely use some of the lighter shades or even pick up another palette, because there are a lot of beautiful shades in here. I'm really interested to try in this palette again and try in a warmer toned look, or even, you know, using the blues and greens in here as well. So guys, that is the end of today's video. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, please hit the thumbs up, hit that subscribe button and turn on that notification bell so you're notified every time I upload. Let me know down below if you're thinking of picking this one up, because I'd love to hear, and hopefully I'll see you in my next one. Bye.